What's going on, guys? It is Splash, and in today's video we'll be looking at what is called top-down housing. This is one of the fastest and most simple routes to date. Stick around to find out how to run this. In the back right now we have the actual run playing, so this is how it will look in an actual speedrun, or if you're just practicing on it on your own. What makes this Bastion so fast is, as you can see, there are so many piglins from the top that they're going to chase you all the way down to the bottom, which is where all the gold blocks are. So in the end, you're going to be trading almost 2 stacks with a ton of piglins. The trades are going to be going by really fast, so you won't have to worry about sitting there for a long time. I'm going to have timestamps in the description below, so feel free to skip around the video and go at your own pace if I'm going too fast or whatever. Also in the description, I'm going to have T-Wag's channel down below. T-Wags was one of the first people to look at Bastions for speedrunning and really pioneer the whole Bastion movement, using Bastions for speedruns and really just looking at it, studying it, finding out where all the little blocks are, stuff like that. So big shout out to him. So if you want to go learn more about Bastions and go more into depth about learning Bastions and stuff like that, go check him out. He makes very good videos on this. As we loot this chest and just finish up the trades, if this video helps you out in any way, shape, or form, if you're a speedrunner, if you just play normal survival and you want to go look at Bastions, anything like that, be sure to subscribe. We're almost at 50 subscribers, and it really would mean a lot to me if we could get there. But yeah, anyway, after this goes, we're gonna go straight into routing, and then after that, I'll go over some tips and tricks for y'all. And yeah, that's pretty much all I have for this part of the segment. And yeah, that's it. So the basics of a housing bastion, right, is there's 2 ramparts. One rampart is going to be a triple chest, so you're going to have this, you're going to have this. A lot of time you're banking on having obsidian in here, maybe a little bit of gold, maybe iron if you don't already have an iron pickaxe. Normally with speedrunning you want to have an iron pickaxe already, but you're normally just banking for obsidian, right? So to start this route off, the first thing you're going to do is come to here and you're going to break one. Unfortunately, I didn't get the obsidian out of there. That will happen. If that happens, you can just come back while your piglins are trading. But the first thing you want to do is break the chest. What this does is it gets all the piglins mad, right? Once the piglins are all mad at you, they're going to try and kill you. They want to try and chase you. So what you're going to do is you're going to go to the left corner over here. You're going to drop down until you see this stairway. You're going to go down here. You're going to take a right. And then you're going to go down here. You're going to see this pathway. And you're going to go right again. So remember, whenever you go right here, you're going to take a right. Once you see that, you're going to take another right. You can block cut right here. If you place a block right here, whenever you're falling, you won't take any damage. So that's what I do all the time. I'll place a block right here. But as for the golden blocks, to find all the golden blocks, you're gonna run to this corner. You'll see right here there's a little indentures right here, and it's if you place a block right here, so let's say I have this block, it blocks the piglins from attacking you, right? But they're still trying to get you, and they're still trying to chase you, so that's a great thing. So one thing that you have to remember is that, so this chest, whenever you break this chest, it only has so much surface area that like it'll affect the piglins, right? So only so many piglins are gonna get mad. I think it reaches to about right here. So past here, if there's any piglins past there, they're not gonna get mad. So what I normally do is whenever I'm coming down here, I'll normally break one of these blocks and it'll get every single piglin mad in the bastion. And so that's a great thing to do. So normally whenever you're running down, you're gonna want to get that. Okay. So let's say you're down here, right? You have all your piglins mad. You get in the corner. Here is the golden blocks, right? You're going to go down 3. So 1, 2, 3. You're going to dig out 2 and then break this gold block. After you break the gold block, you go to your right, place a block, break this. Once you do that, you can drop all your gold, pretend that's gold. And then one tip is don't get too close. Like if you're standing right here, like as close as you can to this block, they will kill you. And it's just not good. So don't do that. That is one thing you don't want to do. Okay, after you do that, what I normally do is I break these 2 blocks, right? Then I drop that gold. Then I go right here. I go here, left, right. Then I trade those blocks. What I like to do is I like to trade those blocks just because you want to keep your piglins trading. After you get those blocks in, it doesn't matter. You can get these two, and then you get this. Once you get that, you can drop all your stuff in there. I don't know why that keeps happening. And then what you do after you get all your gold in here, so this is all the blocks you can get, right? That's it. Once you do that, you're gonna place a block right here, right there, and then you bridge out. What this does is while they're trading, you can break right here, stand right here, and then drop your gold again. I don't know why that keeps happening. Drop your gold, and then come right here. Okay. So that's how that route works. So essentially you just go to the corner, right? You're gonna break the block, go down 3, and then you go to the gold blocks, go to the right, place a block, so your gold doesn't get, or any items don't get trapped back there. They're gonna fall down here, and the best way that I can explain it is once you get the gold block right here, you go to the left, go over 1, and then it's just a straight line over, right? It's just a straight line right here. It could be a gold block right there, and that's pretty much it. While your piglins are trading, if you want, you can go all the way back to the top, but honestly I wouldn't recommend it. The fastest thing you can do is you go to this hole, you stand in this hole, right, and you like 2 blocks like down like that, right? You're gonna face, I guess it doesn't matter, but like the north south, but you're just gonna face away like that towards the inside of the bastion. So if you look right here, like this is the inside. So yeah, you're gonna go stand in this hole, you're gonna break these 2 blocks, and then you can loot this chest. This has a really high chance of having obsidian. Unfortunately, it does not right here, but we would have gotten 4 out of the chest. So all we have to get is 6 right here. Alright guys, to start off this tip section of the video, my first tip is whenever you have all your piglins here, and you're trading right here, if you don't have enough piglins, say you only have 1 or 2, something you can do, because if you go up here, you can look and see there's normally, hold on, my PC's literally dying. You can see that there's a lot of piglins up here, right? So one thing that I normally do is if I don't have a lot of piglins, what I do is I come right here, you break that, right? And it gets all of them mad. Even these guys are mad. And you can just give them gold, and all these guys are just gonna funnel through, right? It literally just adds more trades and makes it go by faster. So even if you have enough originally, it's just a good thing to do. Well, if you want to do that, try that out. And yeah, that's the next tip. Alright guys, tip number 2 is very simple. All it is once you're done trading all your gold, right? Once you get all your trades, say you have all your obsidian, you have all your kind of obsidian, and you have enough string in you and you're ready to leave. One thing you can do is you can break these 2 blocks and it leads you to the back. As you can see, it leads you to the back of the bastion, right? And a lot of times you can pearl out. If you're in a bastion that is in a ton of netherrack and it's enclosed and it's buried, you cannot do this sadly, but if you're in an open and you know that the back is exposed, always do this. It'll literally, anytime you're done with the pearls, or anytime you're done with the trades, you just pearl out, and it makes your bastion time split so much faster, and it's definitely worth knowing about that. So yeah, that's tip number 2. On to tip number 3. Alright guys, my third and final tip is memorization. As simple as this seems, this was one of the hardest things for me whenever I was learning bastions. What I mean by this is whenever you look at a bastion, right, and say you look at housing and you see 2 ramparts. For this automatically tells me that it's housing, and I know that's housing. For some people, they see this soul stand in the middle and they know that's housing. Just find a landmark, anything like that. Those are the 2 most common things you can look at. For me, the best thing is to look at and see if there's soul sand in the middle. If I see soul sand in the middle and they're surrounded by a ton of housing stables, I'm not really sure what they're called, but I'm gonna call them housing stables. If I see soul sand in the middle, then I know it's housing. The next thing that I would do is I would go over here and I would just remember the most common thing that I've seen people try and do is go left, right, right. What that means is you go to the left corner, you go down the stairway, right, and you take a right. After you do that, you come here and you take another right. This was always the most simple way for people to learn, and Honestly, I think this is one of the most helpful tips. Learning landmarks and just learning what works for you is probably the best way to learn anything. Whenever you're trying to memorize something, just try and stick something in your head that will help you learn it better, right? So let's say this chest, I know that it's facing inwards always. So if I just know that this is the middle, then I'm always going to face that way, and I'm going to go stand in that block. Maybe it's you just have to memorize that this block means that the chest is there. Just something simple, just landmark that for yourself. Just landmark something simple like that, and that will make learning Bastions so much easier. Anyway, guys, that's gonna wrap it up for me. I hope y'all enjoyed. This was really fun to make, and I'm excited to make other tutorial videos. I'm still learning what works and what doesn't work for, just teaching people new stuff. So let me know in the comments what I could do better, or let me know what you want to see more. If you want to see a new route, if you want to see something you've seen on YouTube, you just don't know how to do it, let me know and I'll do my best to teach it. Anyway, if this video helped you out in any way, shape, or form, be sure to subscribe. We're so close to 50 subscribers. That's it for me. I'll see you later. Peace.